go of everything.
Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Zeus here. I did just have the opportunity to play an Infernal Dragon for the first time, so I figured I would bring this to the channel. I know a lot of people want to see gameplay of it. There's not a lot on the TV Royale. There's one right there. Alright, so they have started posting a couple. There's not many unless you go up to Arenas 9, mostly. So we're gonna go ahead and roll this in the background, let you guys watch this, and I guess I'll go over it. I did lose, unfortunately. Lost in I think I lost in overtime. I definitely had no idea how to play this card. The Inferno Dragon is something that I've never played before. This is a brand new card. If you see the deck I'm using, it is a giant P.E.K.K.A. 3 Musketeer. It's a weird deck. I'm not sure how to play it yet. I just found it. I was watching Phone Cats. He was using it. He won 12 in a row with it. Clearly, he knows how to use it better than me because I just lost. I think this is the third time I used it. Playing the Inferno Dragon with this card, this deck that I've never used before, was definitely tricky. This guy did have the Rocket. He had the Inferno Dragon, Mini P.E.K.K.A. What else does he have? He does have the Hog, Barbs, Wizard. So, I mean, it's a pretty normal deck. He did have the Giant Skeleton, which is something that I never go up against up here. Usually it's either a Giant or a Royal Giant. I don't play many Golems. I don't play many. I do play a couple Lava Hounds here and there, which honestly, I hate the Lava Hound. It's just so annoying and it tanks. I never really have much to counter it. However, the Three Musketeers does do good against it. I believe I just played one right after this or previous to this. But this is some Inferno Dragon gameplay. We'll go ahead and throw in 2x. So he does rocket my Elixir Collector, which is extremely annoying when you're using this deck in particularly because it is such a heavy Elixir deck on them two cards. 7 and 9 to get a good push going with the P.E.K.K.A. in the double. Well, technically triple Musketeers, but I split them just so that if someone fireballs and zaps, they don't take out all three of them. I was holding them off for a long time in this, and then I just could not get a push going because he kept putting down the Witch. He kept putting down the Giant Skeleton, some Barbs, and every single time my push would just get shut down. And then right here, this is where I just get overpowered. Unfortunately, I would have liked to beat the first Inferno Dragon I went up against, but I think I held my own pretty well. Alright, now we are going to be talking about the Ice Golem. Now, I want to give my opinion on what the best deck for this card could be. It is a 2 Elixir card, which is extremely low for the word Golem to be attached to it. Usually Golems are high Elixir cards. In this game, it's what, 8 or 7. In Clash of Clans, it's 30 camp space. So usually the word Golem entails a lot of troop space or Elixir space. Now, it does have 625 hit points, which is a decent amount for a 2 Elixir card. The damage, it does not do very much damage per second. I mean, 16 is very, very low. It does do some damage when it blows up, which is nice. So it's definitely good in that aspect. The speed is slow. Now, I've seen a replay of this, and it looked like it ran really fast, so maybe they changed the characteristics of it. The range is melee, so it does not have any range. Technically, I guess it has to be right on the other troop. Now, it is a rare. The definition is he's tough, targets buildings, and explodes when destroyed, slowing nearby enemies. Wears a fashionable collar of coal to match his nose and nails. Now, in my opinion, when this thing blows up, I assume it's gonna shoot ice in like freeze enemies around. And so this deck right here, this deck is my favorite by far. It's definitely the most versatile. I can go against really anything with it. Now, where I would put it in is for these spear goblins. Now, the reason I would do that is because you could get a solid push going with the hog and the ice golem, and then when you could tank with the ice golem, once that blows up, it slows down the troops. The hog gets off one, two, maybe three shots, depending on what they put down. You could also trail with a goblin barrel. I mean, that'd be a first push, probably a tower right there, if not like a good 2/3 of the tower. Now, this could also be used with, say, some sort of. I don't think it's going to be a spawner deck card, only because uh, I don't see it doing well with a lot of troops, only because it is slow, so it's going to hold them back. However, it could go into this deck for the Ice Spirit. I mean, it's only one elixir more, maybe puts the average elixir cost to 4, which is average. I don't see a place for it in this deck, only because this is a fast push kind of deck. I mean, you put down the P.E.K.K.A, the double princes, and you just want to go Hail Mary to the tower and try and take it out, if not push all the way to a 3 crown. So we are going to try this deck one more time. I have had a little bit of success. I mean, I lost to a Lava Hound and an Inferno Dragon, but for the most part, it's a 3 crown. I believe that. Okay, so I lost. I went 2 for 3, which is pretty bad, but I mean, it's the first time I've used it. So we are going to go ahead and try the classical challenge. I do have a series on this. We're going to see if I can carry it on, maybe. If not, this will be the end of this series. Maybe I'll move on and try and do the grand challenge. Not sure if it's the best idea, only because when it comes to these challenges, I don't win every single time, which is something that you kind of need to do. So we did start with the pump. The pump is crucial to start off with. Every single one of those that I lost, the pump was literally the last card in the deck. He did put down a giant. He might have a giant poison deck. He has a princess. We're gonna throw our princess down back here. He does have. Wow, he has almost the same exact deck as us. Did fireball our princess. We're gonna throw an ice spirit. Hopefully it hits the. Yep, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and zap the princess, only so she doesn't do too much damage. And then we will put a princess back here. Alright, that's annoying. I like using the Inferno. I don't like going against the Inferno. I will put down the Mega Minion. We'll put down some skeletons to knock them off. Distract them. We're going to go ahead and try and pump up again. We have to watch out for that Inferno. That Inferno is going to be the death of us if we're not careful, because the P.E.K.K.A is our only tank. We're going to go ahead and pump up again. He does have the Fireball, I believe, he hit our princess with. He doesn't know we have the Three Musketeers yet. We're going to play the... We're going to split the Three Musketeers. And then... let's get the princess going back here. She should target their princess. Unfortunately, she is going to get the first shot. Okay, she didn't target that. That's terrible. Alright, so we are in trouble. Yeah. I'm not a fan of this deck, to be honest. It's way too heavy in elixir on those two cards, because if they fireball and zap your Three Musketeers, it's basically game over. I mean, you can kill it with six elixir if they have the cards, and when you're placing 9, so you're down 3 elixir. We're just gonna go ahead and pump up. This is a 3 crown deck. I don't have a lot of time, so I really need to start a push. Honestly, we're just gonna push the left side. If he does take our right tower, that's fine, because we're gonna go right for the 3 crown. He is putting that down. Man, this is hard. We're gonna go ahead and put that down. Distract. Let's get a Mega Minion on their Mega Minion. Okay, he is gonna. Oh wow, he has a high level Fireball apparently. We're gonna put down this, and then we're gonna zap. Throw this down. We do have to be careful about this push on the left side. It's not looking good for us. Honestly, this is annoying. Yeah, we lost. So that's the end of the classical challenge. Unfortunately, we didn't complete it. 4 wins is pretty pathetic, if you ask me. We'll definitely have to try it again with a certain deck. Try and do the whole thing with it. We'll go ahead and open up this tournament chest. I don't expect to get anything good. We're getting 390 gold, furnace, and 11 minion horde, which is pretty bad. So if you get used to this deck, it's definitely good. I mean, Lone Cat's got 12 wins in a row with it, and he was facing a diverse amount of like cards. He did play an Inferno Dragon, a Sparky. I watched the entire video. This deck is my second favorite, but this is definitely got to take the charts. We'll go ahead and do one more battle real quick with this deck. We're facing a level 8. So we did start off with the Hog in the Spirit, or the Fire Spirits. Let's go ahead and do a quick push with these. He did put down a Miner. We'll go ahead and play some Barbarians. He put down a Cannon. We could zap, but I'm honestly just going to let them die. Hopefully he doesn't have a Bomber or a Fireball. We could zap right here, but I'm just going to let them die out. Hopefully he gets one swing off. Okay, he didn't. That was fine. We got a little bit of it. Okay, we're going to train. Alright, so he didn't put that where I thought he was going to. We're just going to let it do its thing. We are going to get a Hog in front of this Wizard. I'm really getting sick of Fireballs. They are annoying. People who use Fireballs are just... they annoy me. We're going to go ahead and Fireball this, and then hopefully that Wizard can get one more shot off. Alright, good. We did take a tower. Now, this deck is very defensive, in my opinion. You can get one solid push off, but it's pretty predictable what your push is going to be. I mean, the pushes consisted of usually the Hog, in a Goblin Barrel. Depending on what he does, we're going to split Barbs. Okay, so he put down those. We'll go ahead and distract. Hopefully we can catch that Miner. People who put down Miners are either very good or very predictable. Okay, he just zapped and fireballed at the same time, I believe. Because no way his fireball took out all of our troops. We are going to roll. We're going to throw the Goblin Barrel first, and then we're going to put the Hog in on the corner. And then Fire Spirits right. Okay, or not. Alright, well that was just annoying because the game just lagged and I couldn't place my troops. We'll throw some Fire Spirit, or some Spirit Goblins back here. I haven't seen him put down any sort of tank troop yet. And of course, now he puts that over there. Oh, that's so annoying. Whatever, we're just going to push him. We're going to put Fire Spirits in here. Hopefully he puts on the cannon. We should get a good majority off that tower. So he does have, he could take that left tower. Okay, I don't know where he's going to put that Miner. Oh my gosh, this kid's annoying, man. He keeps putting it in different spots every single time. Honestly, though, as of right now, we should take this tower off this push. Yeah, that's game over. There's no way. We'll go ahead and put an Inferno on his side because we're just trolling at this point. Go ahead and take that tower. You're not going to win, kid. People who annoy me the most are who spam emotes when they put down their Miner because I miss it. Alright, so that is going to be all for today. Unfortunately, we didn't finish the Classical Challenge. Well, if you guys want, leave a comment and I will do the Grand Challenge. I'll definitely do it with this deck right here. I can basically counter anything with it. Sparky, Lava Hound. Because of the Inferno, that definitely helps. I got the Zap, the Fire Spirits take out minion hordes. So leave a comment if you want to see that. Definitely like the video if you enjoyed. Comment your opinions on the Inferno Dragon and what you think is a good deck for the Ice Golem. And definitely subscribe. I put up daily content, usually double uploads if anything. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.